my name is Malia Jones and I'm an animal science pre-vet major at the University of Kentucky. Today I'll be presenting a progress report on Marek's disease, herpesvirus, analyzing vaccine accessibility and dosage. The purpose of this presentation is to discuss the progress on my study to recommend that Tractor Supply market a vaccine for Marek's disease that is convenient for backyard flock raisers. This report stems from both personal and professional interest. Compiled in the recommendation report is information regarding Marek's disease, history, manifestations, economic impacts, vaccine development and serotypes, and information on the MDVax CFL vaccine manufactured by Zoetis. At this point, I have completed all of the tasks relating to research, and I am on track to complete my assignment by August 8, 2020. Additionally, I am working on task number 5, which is narrowing my research results, and I am also working on organizing my information and making my final revisions. The report investigates Marek's disease, herpesvirus, and the associated vaccines. Currently, there is only one vaccine available for non-commercial use, and that is the MDVax CFL vaccine manufactured by Zoetis. I have completed the tasks including researching the disease, creating and sharing a survey on vaccine usage, researching the vaccines, and determining the MDVax CFL accessibility and dosage. Finally, the report uses the information in the report to support the recommendation that Tractor Supply Company market a vaccine for Marek's disease. The options are to either market the MDVax CFL vaccine in smaller and cheaper doses, or to pair with another company to market a stronger serotype of the vaccine, such as serotype 1 or 2, in small doses. In task number 1, I learned that Marek's disease was named after Dr. Joseph Marek, and he first described the disease in 1907. There are 2 clinical manifestations of the disease, including classical, which causes tumors in the visceral organs, and also the acute version, which causes lesions on the nerves and causes them to be enlarged. Additionally, I found that the estimated annual impact of Marek's disease on the global poultry industry is about $1 billion. But because of the lack of reports on the disease, the exact cost of the disease is unknown. In task number 3, I analyzed the results of my survey, and I found that the majority of people do not vaccinate for Marek's. However, they would be more likely to if the vaccine was more widely available and available in small and cheap doses. Of the people who do vaccinate, I found that they vaccinate less than 50 chicks at a time. In task number 4, I found and I researched information on the development of the vaccine, and I found that isolation and sanitization, as well as breeding for genetic resistance, was not found to be as effective as vaccines at controlling Marek's disease. And I also found that there are 3 different serotypes of the vaccine. Serotype 1 is derived from a strain of the virus that causes the disease. Strain 2 is attenuated from a strain of the virus that does not cause disease. And strain number 3 is actually from the herpesvirus of the turkey, which is called HVT instead of MDV. And it is also the least effective vaccine. And MDVax CFL is actually a serotype 3 vaccine. The serotypes 1 and 2 are only available for commercial use. In task number 6, I investigated the availability of the MDVax CFL vaccine, and I found that it is only available through 3 online supply stores, and they are Valley Vet Supply, JeffersPet.com, and Stromberg's Chickens. To the left, I presented a table that shows that each of these supply stores, the regular price for the vaccine itself, and an estimated shipping cost based off of my home zip code. I played around with a few different zip codes, and I found that sometimes the price for shipping did vary. Next, I have presented an updated schedule in the form of a Gantt chart all of the green squares represent tasks that have been completed, and all of the red squares represent tasks that I still need to complete or work on. In conclusion, I have completed all of the tasks relating to research. I have researched the disease, I have created and distributed a survey, I have researched the vaccines, I have determined the MD-Vax CFL accessibility and dosage. I am on schedule to complete the vaccine by the deadline, and I still need to complete task number 5 and narrow down my research results. I still have to work on revising and organizing my information for task number 8. And I still need to finish my final revisions for the entire project. If you have any questions or comments or want to discuss my research, please contact me, Malia Jones, at mejo263@uky.edu, or my cell at 614-572-9921. Next, I have included my references that I gathered information from and have included in my report. And lastly, I have an appendix that includes the survey that I distributed to poultry keepers and all of the results. The survey was shared to 3 poultry-focused Facebook groups, including the American Poultry Association, Backyard Chickens, and Marek's Disease Information and Support. The number of answers for each of the multiple choice questions is listed to the left of each answer in blue, and both percentage and the number of respondents. For the extended response questions and the other please specify answers, I did not include all of these specific answers because there was so much, and I talked about many of these responses in my report. If you wish to see the survey or view the survey, you can follow the link that is attached to the presentation. At this point, I would like to conclude my presentation, and I thank you for listening. Again, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please contact me at Malia Jones at mejo263@uky.edu or 614-572-9921. Thank you.